Good morning, campers. Welcome back to the Daily Meet. You are joining me with a beautiful view of the Peak District. Great Longstones, just down there. Very nice. But yeah, we had a camp last night on the side of a hill. So I nodded off last night about midnight. Had a decent night's sleep. I was out for the count. Woke up at 7:45 this morning. Just having my morning coffee. Yeah, we had no issues for the night at all. Bruno was out for the count. He's still having a little lazy morning. He's curled up in his bed there. He's chilling. He's listening. I can see his ears moving. But anyway, it's Friday, the 19th of June, 2026. Today we're going to have a little bit of an exploration around the Peak District while we're here. But later on, we're going to be moving on. We're going to be heading west. We need to get to Wales. Yeah, so hopefully later on today we'll have a cheeky little camp in Wales. There's no rush. We're taking our time on this journey. Oh, one last look at the sweet view of Great Longstone. So we're about to hit the road. That was a nice park up. But if you do come up here, just be careful. There's humanoid poo there. Some people. I'm just going to quickly head to Bakewell. I need to nip back to Aldi. I forgot to get some milk. And also, while I was in Bakewell last night, I didn't eat a Bakewell tart. So we need to rectify that before we move on. Yeah, so Bakewell's only 4 miles away, about a 10-minute drive. Look at these campers on the right. They stayed there yesterday, enjoying the sweet view in a VW Crafter. But with all the sweet adventures we've had the last year or so, heading to the Peak District and North Wales, we know where all the good park-ups are. Well, we are back in Bakewell, just outside Aldi in the car park. And yep, got some Bakewell tarts. Some cherry Bakewells. Yep, when in Bakewell. Cheers, campers. Just pulled off the A6 on this little dead-end road. Going to take Bruno for a walk. And Ashford-in-the-Water is just over the road there. I was going to go there just before I went to Aldi, but there was police there trying to block the road. So yeah, parked a little bit further away and have a wander over. So there's plenty of waterways around there and an abundance of old bridges. Look at this. Very nice. Bruno have a nice leisurely morning stroll before we continue further on our road trip today. Oh, look, we've got a well-kept cricket green there, very nice. The pavilion just in the corner. One of them beautiful Union flags flowing in the wind. Very nice. Right, let's keep moving, Bruno. Right, Bruno, we need to go this way. You're not going down Betty Lane. Oh, Betty. Right, we've arrived in Ashford-in-the-Water. So tucked deep in the bush, you've got the Ashford War Memorial Institute. Very nice building. Liking it round here already. So we're just outside the Ashford Arms. Bloody hell's the Rozzers. Rural and Wildlife Crime Team. Check out this old sign. Buxton, 10 miles. Stockport, 28. Manchester, 34. What's that? London, 154 mile. Bakewell, 2 mile. Matlock, 10 mile. Derby, 27. It's a funky sign. Right outside the bus stop. Oh, Bruno's getting ready to go, but look at these old buildings. Very nice. What's that say on there? An English listed building. Yeah, just outside the Ashford Arms. It's quite a busy road here, but look at all the bunting. The colours of the Union flag. There's a nice bit of bush down here, campers. Look at this. Very posh. Very fancy. Oh, Mrs. Meat would like it down here. at that. It's a proper English garden. Great badge. That's a bit of dedication there at Brushfield House. Beautiful. Local boozer, the Bull's Head. Traditional cask ales, home cooked food, and a beer garden, public house. The old battle cruiser. Large beer garden at the rear. That's a funky little building there. Little church, nice cottage. Then we've got the main church there. Jesus on there, the stained glass window. A little birdie just chilling out there. It's beautiful surroundings. So this is the Holy Trinity, Ashford-in-the-Water. It's got some Commonwealth war graves as well. Look at that. Very nice campers. Well, you can see where it's quite the tourist hotspot. Got a little door there deep in the bush, probably about one Mrs. Meat tall. The roof is roof's given up. The old timber in there. That stood the test of time, but yep, now it's collapsed. What's the date on that? 1680. Wow. Yep, that's an old garage. Look at this old bandstand. This little seating area there. Let's have a little chill out. It was erected in accordance with the wishes of Lord George Cavendish for the benefit of Ashford by his widow lady George Cavendish, 1881. Wow. It's quite the historical marker there. The Queen's Silver Jubilee, 1952 to 1977. Very nice, puppy. Right, let's have a quick look at the most photographed bridge in the United Kingdom, the Sheepwash Bridge. You've got some seating areas, you can chill out. Got bins and a poo bin for young pup. Got some duckies chilling out there. You can't go over there, Bruno. We'll keep you on a short lead. Look at that, stunning. Very nice. The River Wye just gently flying by. It's a little ducky pup. Morning. You're right. Bit of history here, isn't there? Oh, look how clear that water is. Beautiful. I was just speaking to that guy just over there. He's got a YouTube channel. I put a link up to his channel, and he was saying he come here a while ago and watched a load of farmers pull up just over that direction and got all the sheep in there and was watching them. Some of them were floating downstream due to the wool on their coat. Yep, it's quite the view. Got the duckies down there trying to fight the current. So obviously that's why it's called the Sheepwash Bridge. Flies. We're just sitting in the shade for a bit, and then we're gonna venture on. At least we've been here. I'm gonna get a couple of fun call snaps. Right, it's starting to get busy already. Yeah, this is the part where they chuck the sheep into the River Wye there and let them float downstream. You can't go down there, puppy. Right, let's keep moving before you jump in the river. So that was the name of his channel, Mike's Missions. I have to check it out. He said he goes around the country doing travel videos. Generally does one a week. He said at the minute he's doing 2 or 3. So I'll have a little butcher's later on. If you go over there, Tell him the Daily Meat sent you. Okay, so we are heading back to the Meat Wagon now. We need to get moving, we need to hit the road. So now we're going to head to Wales, Snowdonia. I'm probably going to put Llanberis in on the Google Maps. It's going to take us probably a good 3 hours. I think it's about 125 miles from our current location. We'll see how it goes. We're in no rush. We'll just have a nice gentle drive today. At least Bruno's had a good stroll this morning. On the best daily dogging channel, the whole of YouTube. Ashford-in-the-Water. Oh yeah. Little batch. Yep, I think that's how Scottish people say it. Yeah, little batch. Yeah, wee batch. Well, that's quite the entrance to your rear garden. Oh, I've got the ramblers behind me there. Look at that. Going for a bit of dogging. It's going to get messy. It's going to get messy. Right, campers, we are exiting Ashford-in-the-Water. I was just thinking it's Friday. So we need to definitely get a boogie on this morning, because traffic's going to be horrendous. Not sure how busy Snowdonia is going to be at the weekend. Could be a little crazy. I wouldn't mind camping at that Llanberis park up I did a little while ago on that little road, but I can imagine that is going to be a chocker today. But we'll try our best. We'll see if we can get parked up around that area. Oh, there's the Sheep Wash Bridge. That's another one ticked off the list. Ashford-in-the-Water. Ashford-in-the-Water. Done. So on the way to Wales, we're going to have a nice drive through the Peak District, enjoying the sweet views. I've got some lunch. I've still got a bread roll. Still got a bit of that German pork meat to go in my mouth for lunch. We've got juices. We've got food for dinner. So we're set. We don't need to visit another shop today. We're just gonna keep driving. And Bruno's had a nice walk. He's trying to cool down, getting that breeze on him. Something in his mouth there. Don't know what you've eaten again, puppy. Yep, just enjoying the views. Look at those sides of that hill. This is getting us ready. It's a little bit of prep. Driving through Wales. We're going to hit some big mountains there, campers. It's actually a really nice drive. This is up the A6. Oh, nice birds sweeping in there. I just pulled in this little lay-by. I had to have a look at this view. This is the Cheadle Valley, I believe it's called. There's the Monsell Trail down there, and the River Wye runs deep in the crevice there. Look at that for a stunning view there. Very nice indeed. This would be a pretty good little park up just off the A6. You have a sweet view down there. Very nice. We did stop a bit further up on one of our last adventures and did a nice little walk. Tidswell is just a bit further up, or Tideswell, whatever it's called. Anyway, we need to just keep moving. Sweet view over. Our campers, we have just driven through Buxton, heading up a hill. A little bit of chicane driving, quite a scenic view, heading in the direction of Beaconsfield. Oh, get the old Meat Wagon up there, up the mountain. Oh yeah. There's going to be plenty more of this in the next few days. Wow, that bus was coming in hot. Oh, we're just coming up to the summit now. We're officially in Cheshire. We have left the Peak District. Just driving past Cat and Fiddle. Yep, there's the Cat and Fiddle. Just pulled over to get a vantage point of the view. Very nice. Look at that. Anyway, we gotta move on. At least it's downhill. That's quite the reinforced barrier there. Look at that. So we head down the other side. And the Meat Wagon just cruise down here. Plus we've gone the other side of the summit. Sat-nav took me down this little funky country lane. The rolling countryside, beautiful. Very nice views. I've just pulled into this lay-by. There's a view of Manchester. I had an election over there last night. Was it Makerfield? Yeah. We need to keep going that way. Oh, got a sleazy jet plane flying in front of us. Looks like we're by Manchester Airport. Hello, Manchester. Even all the plane spotting nerds, the Daily Meat has got your back. Notice how low the street lights are. Just to the left is the runway. And we'll get a plane go over us. We are now on the M56 heading to North Wales. We're going to be doing a 30-mile stretch of motorway driving. We're about 13 miles from the next service stop, so I'm thinking I may pull over, have a little rest, have some lunch, have a cup of tea and an afternoon snoozy-poos. I really don't like driving on the motorway anymore. I much prefer Das Autobahn, Bruno. Das is sehr good. But we are at Chester Services, where diesel is a mere 195.9, petrol 177.9. That's quite the fancy posh Cheshire liquid gold around there. Am I going to get a parking space? This looks very busy. There's a Mackie D here. You know it's going to be busy. It's absolute chaos around here. I also wanted a nice bit of parking in the shade, but I don't think that's going to happen. These people don't realise that I've got right away. It's just sucking on a vape and the robot peni. Right, oh yeah. Well, campers, we are parked up at Chester Services. My view's just been compromised by this Transit Connect. Let's just get some out of the side of his van there. That's it, shut the door properly. Good. Bruno's awaiting some food. Yep, I've got the remnants of the pork, the German pork meat, the ham. Got some crisps there, and a cheese and onion roll. Bruno's got some sardines, that's what he's waiting for. And I've got a tea brewing. I've got some coleslaw in there, bit of lemon and black pepper sauce. Look at that, campers, look at the vitality. That's Bruno getting his fix for the day. Nice. So while Bruno's making some disturbing noises, I'm going to start chowing down on my steak and ale crisps, my crinkle cut crisps. Good health, campers. So I'm just loading up my roll with some crisps. Got a thing with crisps in rolls at the minute. Don't know what it is, but it's good. Has a nice bit of crunch. Campers fully stacked up. Good health. Well, I've got Bruno drinking water. I've got van reversing next to me. I don't think I'm going to get a snooze here. Very close as well. But I think I'm going to drink my tea, just have a rest for 5 minutes, and then we're going to carry on heading to Wales. Anyway, look at that. Bit of Chester's finest bush right there in my back doors. We're back on the M56. About 5 more miles of motorway driving. Traffic's a bit congested, but look at this sweet old American car in front of us. And a be a little thirsty on the old liquid gold. Nevertheless, that's a fine automobile. Well, campers, we have made it to Wales. Oh yeah. Bloody dark campers, Jonesy is back in Wales, boy. Clacking. And literally as we've crossed into Wales, it started raining. That's tears of joy from Wales. Tears of joy. Ah, good to be back, campers. Right, shopping list. We need Hugh Edwards burgers, and we need some dragon juice for Bruno, some Brecon Carreg water. We've got the old dragon on the bridge there. Oh yeah. Well, it must be a Friday or something. I think last time I entered Wales on a Friday on this motorway, it was gridlocked. But anyway, we're in Wales, boy. As we're travelling along the North Wales Expressway, the views are rather stunning. Nice hilly countryside in the background there as we're driving through a carved mountain. Probably about 45 minutes away from Llanberis now. Yeah, the weather ain't been too brilliant since we've crossed the border. It's quite moist. Now back at the homestead, 28 degrees today, very sweaty, so I'll take this. Straight ahead we've got the beautiful Colwyn Bay. That little wander around there, last time we was there. Really nice calm sea as well. Beautiful drive this, A55. Well, just making a pit stop at Llandudno Tesco. You know what I'm here for. Well, campers, I think that's what you call a successful shopping trip. We got the Hugh Edwards Welsh beefsteak burgers, boy, with some Brecon Carreg, and we got some fancy sesame brioche burger buns. Oh yeah. That's dinner tonight sorted. Well, the rain's back, but the views along the A55 North Wales Expressway make up for it. This beautiful bit of road. Look, campers, I've just pulled off the A55 North Wales Expressway. I was driving down there, just on that hill there, and I see some camper vans parked on this road, so I've done a little diversion. Ended up on this beautiful promenade right on the seafront. It's free parking. There is some houses back there. There's also a car park a bit further down that I've seen on Park for Night before, which is £2.50 to camp for the night. I've just pulled over just to have a little snoozy poos. I could stay here tonight. There's no signs. It does seem quite a few cars going past and people. It's quite busy. But this little village is called Llanberis. Llanberis. So I had to pull over here just for the name. But anyway, I'm going to have a little snooze. It's about 4 o'clock. The rain started. And there's not a lot else to do. We're in about half an hour or so from Llanberis. Right, we are deep in the hills here, campers. I've no idea where we are, but sat-nav's taking me this way, off the beaten track, heading to Llanberis. Strangest way, very scenic, it's very moist. It's Tanny Welch. Very off the beaten track. Nice buildings. Nice bit of Snowdonia National Park bush as well. I ain't gonna lie, this has been a bit of a mission. Very gloomy as well. Look at the clouds in the background there. I was quite high up there. Don't know what that was all about. It took me the weirdest route. Ah, we're nearly there. I didn't manage to have a snooze at the last place. It was too noisy down there. So we're just coming up to Llanberis now. Okay, we have arrived. Let's have a look at the park up down here. Now we've camped down here before. There is free parking on the roads if you can get the space, and there's also a paid air right down the very end. I think it's about £16 a night. There's also some toilets down here and disposal for toilet waste. So that's another reason why I've come to this. So, oh, there's loads of spaces. That's very good. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna. Wow, it's empty. They put new signs up, haven't they? Yes, I think I'm going to park down there tonight. We got the air there, you got the toilets here. There's also a service box where you can empty your waste and fill up some water as well. £3 gives you 10 minutes of drinkable water. That's what I need. Well, the actual toilet facilities were well needed. We're all fresh now. We've emptied out the porta potty as well. The only trouble with this park up is the noise from this factory. I think it's a stamping factory. We've got the air just behind me there. So you've got to pay £16.50 per night. And this noise goes on all through the night. I actually forgot how loud it was down here. We'll have a little drive up this lane and see what the parking situation is, but I ain't paying to go in that bit to listen to that all night. Well, we're parked up on this little side road by Llanberis. A few cars going past. The toilets I was using before are way back there. Let's have a little sniff of my phone. So, a few campers and motorhomes been pulling in now. We've got an end space. In fact, I'm in exactly the same pitch I stayed in last time I was here. Like an end space. Yep, they're all rolling in now. The anal rimmer. Just swinging on by there. And how to roll on a Friday night. Yeah, so I think this will do us for tonight. I know this is a good park up. The factory is way back, so you can't really hear that from here. It's quite chilly. It's a bit of moisture. It's currently 17 degrees, so it's quite refreshing. Oh, the next one's coming in. That van's just been up there for about 10 minutes trying to park up. We kept moving and moving, and I think they're going to come a bit further down here. It's starting to fill up now. Yeah, so this is going to do us for tonight. Daily meat approved, isn't it, Bruno? And there's a nice lake just over there to take Bruno for a walk. Yeah, I'm going to have a little snooze in the back of the van for half an hour. Just a little cat nap. Then we'll take Bruno for a little walk. Give him his food. And then tonight we've got the Hugh Edwards burgers. We are back in Wales. Bruno's got some Brecon Carreg dragon juice in your puppy. Oh yeah. So I think Bruno wants to go for a quick walk before I have my little cat nap. Maybe have a cheeky little bit of my Hugh Edwards burger later on. Oh yeah. Well, snoozy time was a success. It's 7:30. I was out for quite a while. But there's a few more campers down there. The weather's taken a bit of a turn. It's been raining. Bruno's also had a sleep. You ain't had his dinner yet. You want your food, Bruno? I want to go for a pee. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get wet if we go out there, puppy. Look at that. Oh, okay. Right, it's evening walkie time. Sun's trying to come out. Just by the Llyn Padden. Nothing very dramatic there. Clouds rolling into the hills. You know, some duckies just having a evening swim. I was thinking about it. Look at this, deep inside a bit of Welsh Snowdonia National Park bush. Very classy campers, very classy bush. Very green and vibrant as well. When I was loading the van up the other day, I almost never put my coat in the van. I thought it'd be too hot. I'm glad I did now. I thought you never know, once we get to the mountains, they get a bit moist. It was a good call, campers. There's a few people parked up in the air. $16.50 a night. So if that's the air, is this one also? No overnight stays in this one. Close at 8 PM. Yeah, no overnight camping. Oh, sweet T4 alert. Camping friends. I was just speaking to the two lads in that Vauxhall combo. They're up by the toilets, cooking their food, because their van's so small they've got no room in there. And one of them's Australia, and was having a little chat, was about the weather, and he's like, "Welcome to Wales, mate." And then he said it again after, "Welcome to Wales." I'm thinking, I'm a Jonesy boyo. I'm a Jonesy, and you're from Australia. Whatever. You may live here, I don't know. I don't live in Wales, but yeah, the weather's not great out there. It's supposed to be dry tomorrow, so that's a positive. I'm gonna start setting the kitchen up. I need a cheeky juice, and I need one of them burgers. I think Bruno's becoming a very confused little boy. He's come back. He's quite sassy. He's been trying to hump his bed. I think Bruno's coming of age. No, Bruno, stop. No. He's getting to that awkward stage. He don't know what to do with himself. He was just playing with a Labrador, and I'm wondering if that dog was on heat. And it's got Bruno in the mood. It's Friday night, Bruno. You're not getting sassy. Not allowed, Bruno. So Bruno's now occupied with a bone instead of trying to hump his bed. Okay, he's after the zip now. That's not. Yeah, he was just trying to chew my arm as well. But anyway, it's time to start cooking up the Hugh Edwards burgers. Need to toast one of the Tesco finest sesame brioche buns. Look at them, very fancy campers. Yeah, and 1 times Hugh Edwards proper Welsh beefsteak burgers. Look at that, made with prime cuts of Welsh beef. Power of the dragon. And for a little juice while we're cooking up our burger, we got a cheeky little Coca Bay pina colada. And no messing about, time to put a bit of heat to that Welsh beefsteak burger meat. Oh yeah. Right, so as these are quite meaty, we need to do these low and slow. Let's get on a low heat. We'll keep an eye on that. Look at that. Let's get a bit of that. Oh. Difficult with one hand, and Bruno under my armpit sniffing the burger. Look at the size of that, campers. Look at that meatiness of it. These smell so good. Oh, I got so carried away I forgot to toast my bun first. It's alright, cross-contamination. It'll be fine. Oh, may as well have a cheeky pina colada while we're waiting for our buns to toast and our meat to cook. Good health, campers. Oh, lovely. Oh, well needed. So we're cooking the burger low and slow. Got the back door cracked open. There's been quite a steady flow of campers coming down there. I think we got here at the right time today. And the weather's getting no better. It is very moist out there. Well, campers, dinner is served. We've got the rich and indulgent Aldi coleslaw. Got a bit of house salad there, seasoned with a bit of salt, pepper, vinegar. No sauce on that, we're just going bareback. Look at that star of the show, the sesame seed, lightly toasted bun. And they've got that Hugh Edwards burger there, just nestled in a layer of Daddy's tomato ketchup. Oh man, I've been waiting for this. And that, my friends, is food fit for a Jonesy. I'm going to get stuck straight into the Hugh Edwards burger. Yucky dar, campers. Whoa. Even the burger got excited, the ketchup went all down my leg. Look at the piping hotness coming off that. That is a proper meaty burger. They got some nice chunks of meat in there. That has been worth the wait. And like I say, that is worth travelling to Wales for. Let's not forget about the coleslaw and the salad. Very nice coleslaw. And the house salad, still fresh from yesterday. That, campers, was the bee's knees. Oh, sorry, Bruno, I forgot to give you some. Oh well, next time. There's one more. The date on them was like 22nd of June, which is only a couple of days, so we'll have to have the other one tomorrow, puppy. But in hindsight, I'll have to toast the brioche buns a bit more. There was a little bit chaff. But yeah, them Hugh Edwards burgers, they are damn good. If you're ever in Wales, they're in Tesco. They make some in other places, but Tesco, £4.50 for two. They're nice. Highly recommended from the Daily Meat. They get the gold seal of approval. All right, I'm going to finish off my pina colada and maybe have another cheeky Bakewell tart. That's 9:10. The burger, good. Got a nice bit of moist Welsh bush behind me, so may as well have a Bakewell tart. Friday night. I know how to live it up. Cheers, campers. Yep, it's still a little moist down here. Got a bit of drizzle. That is the parking situation this evening. I think that'll do us tonight, campers. Right, it's just come up to 10 o'clock. Still very late. Very late. But we're going to lose said light in a little while, so I'm going to jump in the back of the Meat Wagon, retire for the evening, get the van into stealth mode. And I've got a cider. I've got a cheeky cider. Henry Weston's little number. I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube as well. Oh, and I need to take Bruno for a quick pee. Yep, that's the view over the lake at 10 PM. Quite misty out there. And cold and moist. Bruno's eating random duck poo. Let's get back to the van. This is this is us done for today. Well, campers, we are in the back of the Meat Wagon. Got it in full stealth mode. Got a bit of mood lighting on. Friday night, want to get the ambience. Drinking a Henry Weston's vintage cider. Just had to read the label to clarify. 8.2%. Look at that, dripping wet, campers. Dripping wet. Look at that, it just actually drips on my knee. Dripping wet on a Friday night. Yeah, it's having a cheeky cider. I've been watching a bit of YouTube. I've had to pause it momentarily just so I can record this because I've only got my phone. Nice drop of cider. And Bruno's asleep. Yeah, it's raining outside. Moisture's hitting the roof of the Meat Wagon. Just chilling out. So I've got the mixture of the noise of the rain and the compressor on the fridge. It's quite the experience on a Friday night. But anyway, I'm going to chill out, watch YouTube for a bit. And no doubt a little bit later on I'll go sleep. It's fun and games. It's just come up to midnight. I am tucked up in the meat sack. That is another day over on this road trip. We are well into our road trip now. We're now in Wales. We woke up in a Peak District and yeah, we're spending a Friday night at the end of the day in Llanberis. Nice, it's moist. We had some Got adventures today. Nice little walk around Ashford-in-the-Water. Travelled through England into Wales in the rain. Had a cheeky little early evening snooze. Had some good Hugh Edwards burgers. A couple of cheeky juice. The rain's coming again. I'm getting very tired and I need to wrap this video up. Anyway, the adventure is going to continue tomorrow as we drive through Snowdonia National Park. I'm going to be heading southwesterly direction. We'll have a little look around Snowdonia tomorrow. And yeah, we'll continue our road trip en route to Cornwall in the morning. We ain't going to go to Cornwall tomorrow. It's going to be a few days, but yeah, you get the gist. Enjoy today's adventure. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you're up to date on the latest goings on the road trip. Also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I have not been uploading too many pictures, but I need to. I'll post some more. Been doing a lot of driving the last couple of days, but yeah. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, bright and early, on the next portion of the Daily Meat. Thanks for watching. Stay meaty.